In a world that spins ever faster, where the most famous destinations are worn smooth by the footsteps of millions, a quiet question begins to surface in the heart of the modern traveler. What are we truly searching for? We scroll through endless images of perfection, yet we long for something real. We seek genuine connection, not just fleeting consumption. We yearn for air that feels clean in our lungs, for a silence that speaks volumes, and for a culture that hasn't been curated and packaged for mass appeal. We are searching for a different kind of Europe, a Europe that still breathes. In 2025, that search leads to an unexpected destination, a country that has been quietly weaving a new narrative for the continent, far from the bustling crowds. This is the year Lithuania steps onto the world stage, not with a thunderous shout, but with a confident green whisper. It's an arrival that has been decades in the making, a story of resilience, reinvention, and a profound respect for nature. At the very heart of this transformation is its capital, Vilnius. This is a city whose breathtaking Baroque beauty is a designated UNESCO World Heritage Treasure, yet whose spirit is firmly and bravely planted in the 21st century. But forget the sprawling concrete jungles and traffic-choked arteries of other European capitals. Here, a revolutionary idea has taken root and blossomed. The belief that a city should, above all, be a garden for its people. In Vilnius, city parks are not just isolated squares of green. They are vast, interconnected lungs that cover nearly half of the entire urban landscape, creating corridors for both wildlife and human well-being. The Neris River, once a simple waterway dividing the city, has been reborn as a vibrant artery of life, its newly designed banks teeming with cyclists, walkers, and dreamers soaking in the riverside calm. You can feel the change in the air. It's in the quiet hum of the electric public transport system, the taste of fresh herbs grown in community urban gardens, and the simple, profound joy of being able to hear birdsong in the middle of a capital city. Vilnius is more than just a destination. It's a living, breathing blueprint for a sustainable urban future, proving that progress and nature can and must coexist. But the green soul of Lithuania extends far beyond its capital's innovative limits. To truly understand this place, you must leave the hum of the city behind and follow the ancient paths where the forest still leads. This is a land of nearly 3,000 quiet lakes, each one a pristine mirror reflecting a sky uncluttered by light pollution. It is a nation where a staggering one-third of the territory is covered by deep, myth-laden forests, home to ancient sacred oaks and whispering pines that have stood for centuries. Here, sustainability isn't a modern buzzword. It's an ancestral way of life, woven into the very fabric of the culture. It's the cherished tradition of the Quietest, a therapeutic sauna ritual using fragrant birch and oak branches to connect the body and spirit with the forest. It's the simple, grounding joy of foraging for wild mushrooms and berries, a practice passed down through generations. It's the profound, soul-stirring silence you can only experience while paddling across the misty waters of a national park at dawn, feeling as if you are the first person to ever witness the sunrise. This deep, unbreakable bond with nature shapes the Lithuanian character, resilient, thoughtful, and intimately connected to the cycles of the seasons. It fuels a creative renaissance in the cities, where artisans craft timeless, minimalist designs from natural wood and linen. It inspires a culinary movement that is fiercely local and seasonal, where innovative chefs don't just cook food, they tell the story of the land on a plate. You'll find the country's true spirit not in grand monuments, but in these small, authentic moments, the warmth of a genuine conversation in a cozy Uzupas cafe, the intricate geometric patterns of a hand-woven sash, the shared laughter over a slice of dark rye bread at a local market. For decades, Lithuania has been quietly, diligently cultivating this identity, rebuilding its cities, and reimagining its future. 2025 marks a tipping point, a moment of arrival. The thoughtful infrastructure is in place, the green vision is clear, but the rest of the world has not yet caught on. It exists in that perfect fleeting balance between being ready for visitors and remaining an untouched discovery. So, if you're seeking sustainable Europe without the crowds, if you believe that travel should restore the soul, not just tick a box, start here. This is an invitation to breathe again. In the heart of Europe, a quiet transformation has been taking place, a story of resilience, vision, and a deep reverence for nature. In 2025, that story takes center stage as Lithuania's capital, Vilnius, proudly holds the title of European Green Capital. This isn't just an honorary award. It's a powerful recognition of a systemic commitment to a future where urban life and the natural world thrive in harmony. Vilnius earned this prestigious title by outshining other forward-thinking cities, impressing judges not only with its current achievements, but with its ambitious, data-driven roadmap for the future. A future built on clean air, thriving biodiversity, and an exceptional quality of life for its people. So, what does it truly feel like to be in Europe's green capital? Imagine a city where nearly half of all its territory is dedicated green space. This isn't about a few manicured parks tucked between concrete towers. This is about ancient forests that press right up against the city limits, and lush riverbanks that carve natural corridors through the urban landscape. You can lose yourself in Vingus Park, a sprawling woodland larger than New York's Central Park, where locals jog, cycle, and attend open-air concerts under a canopy of trees. Or you can find a moment of peace in the Bernardine Garden, a meticulously restored 19th century park at the foot of Gediminas' Tower, feeling like a secret oasis. The air here feels different, cleaner, fresher. It's a city that breathes, where birdsong can be heard over the city's hum, and a restorative walk in the woods is never more than a few minutes away. This profound connection to nature is woven into the very fabric of getting around. Vilnius is a city on the move, but it's increasingly moving on two wheels or on foot. The city is backed by an ever-expanding network of over 150 kilometers of high-quality cycling routes, seamlessly connecting residential areas with the city center and its abundant green zones. These are not just painted lines on a busy road, they are dedicated, modern lanes that make cycling safe, efficient, and genuinely joyful. This significant investment, combined with a clean and reliable electric public transport system and a remarkably walkable city core, represents a fundamental shift. It's a conscious choice to prioritize people over cars, designing a city that encourages healthy lifestyles and shrinks its carbon footprint, one journey at a time. Yet Vilnius's green revolution isn't about erasing the past, it's about preserving it sustainably. The city's soul resides in its sprawling Old Town, a UNESCO World Heritage Site where centuries of history are etched into every cobblestone and facade. Here, Gothic spires stand shoulder to shoulder with ornate Baroque churches and elegant neoclassical palaces. The cultural restoration efforts are immense and thoughtful. Scaffolding comes down to reveal meticulously revived buildings, where the patina of age is honored, not scrubbed away. This careful preservation creates a stunning dialogue between old and new, a place where 1,000 years of architecture provides the backdrop for a thoroughly modern, forward-looking society. It's a testament to the belief that a city's heritage is its anchor, and protecting it is the ultimate act of sustainability. And this is what truly sets Vilnius apart. It's not a museum piece. It's a city exquisitely tuned for everyday life. Think palaces and grand avenues, yes, but also think of cozy neighborhoods, community gardens, and a palpable sense of creativity. Wander from the main squares, and you'll discover quiet courtyards filled with independent cafes, vibrant street art in the self-declared Republic of Uzupis, and the lively chatter of local markets like Hales Turgis. You'll hear the sound of a lone saxophone echoing through a medieval alleyway, or the buzz of conversation spilling from a craft beer bar. It's a place where you can feel the rhythm of local life, a city that feels both grand and intimate, historic and incredibly alive. So, in 2025, as you plan your travels, look for a destination that offers more than just sights, a place that inspires, innovates, and connects you with both nature and culture. Look to Lithuania. Come to Vilnius to experience what it means to be a European green capital. Come to walk in its urban forests, cycle its riverside paths, and lose yourself in its historic streets. Come and see a city that isn't just planning for a better future, but is already living it. Over 60% of Vilnius is green space, riverbanks, hill parks, and urban woods. Start in the Old Town, then work outward. Quiet courtyards by day, creative nightlife after dark. Recent restorations showcase Vilnius's layered history, Sapieha Palace among them, blending aristocratic architecture, sculpture gardens, and gallery spaces. A few hours northeast, Aukštaityje National Park offers ancient oak forests and a constellation of lakes. Paddle quiet waters, hike forest trails, and pause where pines meet sky. Travel has the power to change us, but what if we could change travel for the better? In a world seeking more meaningful connections, sustainable travel isn't just a buzzword, it's a mindset. It's about leaving a place as beautiful as we found it. And there are few places in Europe where this approach is as deeply rewarding as Lithuania. So, as you plan your journey, let's go beyond the what and where and explore the how, your guide to traveling through Lithuania consciously. Our journey begins where you lay your head. Choosing your accommodation is one of the most impactful decisions you can make. By opting for locally owned stays over large chains, you ensure your money directly supports Lithuanian families and entrepreneurs. Consider a sodyba, a traditional rural homestead, often nestled by a lake or deep in a forest. Here, you'll get an unparalleled immersion into the countryside, waking to birdsong and enjoying tips from a host whose family has lived on that land for generations. In cities like Vilnius and Kaunas, look for boutique hotels and beautifully restored historic buildings. By staying there, you're not just a tourist, you're a temporary custodian of history, contributing to the preservation of the city's soul. Local tourism board websites are a great resource for finding these authentic gems. Lithuania's compact cities and well-connected regions are a dream for the green traveler. The best way to discover the intricate beauty of Vilnius's UNESCO-listed Old Town is on foot. Let yourself get lost in the labyrinth of streets where every corner reveals a hidden courtyard or a Baroque church. For longer distances, embrace two wheels. Vilnius has a convenient bike-sharing system and expanding paths along the Vilnia River. But the real magic is outside the city. The seaside bike path on the Curonian Spit is a legendary 52-kilometer journey through pine forests and past towering dunes. For travel between cities, Lithuania's train and bus network is efficient, affordable, and a far greener choice than a private car. Sit back, watch the rolling countryside pass by, and arrive in the center of cities like Kaunas or Klaipėda, ready to explore. To truly know a country, you must taste it. In Lithuania, this means eating with the seasons. This approach not only gives you the most delicious food, but also supports local farmers and reduces the carbon footprint of your meal. In spring, celebrate the return of green with the iconic cold beet soup, salty barshchai. Summer overflows with treasures like wild strawberries and blueberries, a testament to the foraging tradition ingrained in the culture. Autumn brings the beloved national pastime, mushroom hunting. The forests yield an incredible bounty that finds its way into countless dishes. Winter is for comfort, with slow-cooked stews and the complex flavors of fermented foods like rauginti kopustai or sauerkraut. The best place to connect with this food culture is at a local market, or turgus. Visit Hale's Turgus in Vilnius, talk to the vendors, and ask what's good. And let's talk about waste. Carry a reusable water bottle. Lithuanian tap water is pure and delicious. Bring a cloth bag for your market shopping. And take note of the taramatas, reverse vending machines at every supermarket. You pay a small deposit on bottles and cans, which you get back upon return. Participating is an easy way to be part of Lithuania's impressive commitment to recycling. Sustainable travel is also about cultural sustainability. Approach sacred and historical sites with the reverence they deserve. When visiting Lithuania's beautiful churches, dress modestly, covering shoulders and knees. This respect is paramount at the Hill of Crosses. This is not a tourist spectacle. It's a profound symbol of Lithuanian faith and resilience. Feel free to add a small cross, but do so with intention and solemnity. Lithuania's identity is also shaped by its ancient pagan roots and its painful Soviet history. When you visit ancient hill forts, understand you are walking in a place of deep spiritual connection to nature. And when you enter the Museum of Occupations and Freedom Fights, do so with a somber heart. It is a place to listen, learn, and honor the memory of those who fought for freedom. A wonderful way to give back is to support local artisans. When looking for a souvenir, seek out authentic handmade crafts to take home a piece of Lithuanian culture. The country is famous for its linen, a tradition of weaving that is ancient and sustainable. Look for amber, the Baltic gold, but buy from reputable galleries to ensure you're getting a genuine piece of prehistoric time. Also, seek out the distinctive black pottery, created through a special smoke firing process and intricate wood carvings. By purchasing directly from a craftsperson at a place like the Uzupis Art Incubator or a local fair, you directly fund their art and help keep these precious traditions alive. So, what does it all add up to? A journey that resonates on a deeper level. Green capital energy, restored history, and a national park of lakes. Lithuania is the low-key Europe trip that rewards you twice, once in the city, once in the wild. Traveling sustainably here isn't about restriction, it's about connection. It's about choosing the local guest house and gaining a friend, walking the extra mile and discovering a hidden masterpiece, tasting the season and understanding the land. You arrive as a visitor, but you leave with a piece of Lithuania in your heart, having left a positive mark in return. If this guide has inspired you and helped you plan a more meaningful trip to Lithuania, please consider subscribing to our channel and sharing this video with fellow travelers. Your support helps us create more in-depth guides like this one, celebrating conscious travel and the incredible destinations that make it possible. Thank you for watching.